Let's understand the main elements of a typical enterprise network. All enterprises have physical branches where users are located and physical data centers where current applications are running. Many of the enterprises also have users working remotely that require connectivity into the corporate resources. Oftentimes, branches and data centers are connected either using private MPLS network from a service provider of their choice or leveraging one of the available SD-WAN solutions from a variety of vendors. MPLS networks typically have long circuit delivery times and carry higher price points. SD-WAN solutions typically require either router hardware refresh or new software and licensing models. Remote users typically connect to the network using centralized VPN concentrators located in the data center. From the security standpoint, firewalls are used to provide security controls for the applications inside the data center and also allow selective user access. SaaS applications are extremely popular. Many of the enterprises extensively use Office 365, G Suite, SFDC, Zoom, and other SaaS applications. For enterprises running SD-WAN, branches typically leverage direct internet access or DIA to expediently access SaaS applications. Because these are internet connections, enterprises deploy either fully featured next-generation firewalls at the branch or activate security features in the branch routers. This results in high solution costs and a heavy administrative overhead. At the same time, the enterprise cloud teams are deploying applications in a single region of the cloud, multiple regions of the cloud, or in multiple public clouds. Now let's consider the challenges enterprise IT teams are likely to face in this environment. First challenge is how to connect to this cloud or multi-cloud environment. It could be a software or hardware-based colocation solution, service from an MPLS provider, or deploying SD-WAN routers in the enterprise cloud accounts. Second challenge is how to connect inside the cloud environments, both inside a single cloud region, across multiple cloud regions, and across multiple public clouds based on the application connectivity needs. In this case, how do we establish secure and resilient connectivity between AWS VPCs and Microsoft Azure VNets? Third challenge is around security. Where do we deploy our security controls like firewalls? Do we deploy them in every VPC and VNet? Do we make use of a hub-and-spoke architecture with security VPCs and VNets as hubs? Next, now as this environment is built, we need to have an ability to effectively operate it because operation is obviously a very important element of the overall IT process. So how do we provide network and application visibility into this cloud environment? How do we monitor this cloud environment for performance and utilization? And how do we troubleshoot to resolve network and security issues that occur within this cloud environment? Lastly, all of that has to be done under the pressure of time, budget constraints, and while leveraging traditional networking skill set. So, as you can see, it is a very difficult challenge to overcome leveraging traditional hardware and software-based architectures. Let's now shift gears and look at the Alkira Cloud Network as a service. It is an on-demand, cloud-native platform offered as a service by Alkira. There is no software or hardware enterprises need to deploy. The platform operates 100% in a cloud on top of the major public cloud providers' infrastructure. The key element of the platform is an Alkira Cloud Exchange Point or CXP. CXPs provide advanced enterprise global routing and security service insertion capabilities. The second key element is an Alkira portal that serves as a single management interface for the entire platform. Now let's consider again the scenario of an enterprise that uses a single cloud or a multi-cloud environment with AWS VPCs and Microsoft Azure VNets. The network administrator uses Alkira portal to set up connectivity for the cloud and multi-cloud workloads. It is a highly automated process that leverages cloud-native APIs and requires zero knowledge of underlying cloud infrastructure. Because cloud workloads reside in enterprise cloud accounts, Alkira portal requires a certain limited set of permissions which are typically provided by the enterprise cloud team. Once the environment is set up, all workloads in the environment can communicate with each other over the enterprise cloud network running on Alkira platform. But what about security? Each one of the Alkira Cloud Exchange Points is capable of hosting next-generation firewalls from the top industry vendors. Firewall deployment is highly automated and requires zero cloud skills. These firewalls are highly available, auto-scalable, and fully integrated into the network fabric with symmetric routing. Once deployed, the Enterprise Security Administrator has full control over the firewall security policy using their existing firewall management tools. This includes zone-based firewall policies. Now that our cloud networking and security is fully built, let's see how the physical infrastructure can also be connected to the network. As discussed earlier, typical enterprise environment consists of remote branches, physical data centers, and users working from either home or remote locations. Keeping simplicity and agility in mind, many enterprises choose Internet as a preferred method of connectivity. In our case, branches establish redundant IPsec over Internet connections between the existing branch routers and the closest Alkira Cloud Exchange point. There is no need to replace existing routers, upgrade software, or load new licenses. Alkira solution also provides the necessary router configuration. Enterprises have flexibility to run BGP or static routing over the IPsec tunnels. Medium and large-size enterprises typically leverage AWS Direct Connect or Microsoft Azure Express Route to connect their data centers to the cloud network. Once the underlying circuit is provisioned, Alkira automates the rest of the configurations. Remote users leverage Alkira's Secure Connect client to establish secure SSL VPN connection into geographically closest Alkira Cloud Exchange point. Enterprises can use single sign-on with multi-factor authentication and several-based identity providers like Microsoft Active Directory, PingID, Okta, and so on. The next-generation firewalls that reside inside the Alkira Cloud Exchange points provide security policy enforcement for any communication between the sites and data centers, and sites and cloud workloads. This model contributes to an overall lower total cost of ownership, as enterprises can significantly reduce the number of firewalls and the number of administrative touchpoints in their environment. For SaaS applications like Office 365, Salesforce, Zoom, and so on, each Alkira Cloud Exchange point provides internet access. Branches, physical data centers, remote users, and cloud workloads can optimally and securely access any of the SaaS applications through the Alkira Cloud Exchange point they are connected to. What about enterprises that currently leverage MPLS for their wide area network connectivity? Alkira solution can provide an agile and cost-effective alternative connecting together branches and on-premises data centers. In this case, the most typical solution leverages AWS Direct Connect or Microsoft Azure Express Route for connecting enterprise data centers to the Alkira Cloud Exchange points. During migration, remote sites are disconnected from MPLS and connected to Alkira Cloud infrastructure using IPsec over Internet. What about enterprises that currently leverage sd-wan? In this case, Alkira automates provisioning of sd-wan virtual routers inside the Alkira Cloud infrastructure. Once provisioned, these virtual routers register with sd-wan management for their full configuration. SD-WAN Fabric continues connecting enterprises' on-premises sites and data centers, while Alkira provides networking and security for the cloud and multi-cloud environments. Of course, should enterprise choose so, they can migrate entirely off of their SD-WAN solution into the Alkira Cloud Network as a service. As you can see, there is a clear differentiation between the do-it-yourself software and hardware-based network solutions and the Alkira Cloud Network as a service. The key elements are no software, no hardware, no co-locations, no deep cloud skills, and ultimately no network complexity, no security compromises, no operational blind spots, and no uncontrollable costs. For more information, please visit us at alkira.com.